Write in the sand the flaws of your friend. Abstain from beans. Wish not the thing which thou mayest not obtain. It is not proper either to have a blunt sword or to use freedom of speech ineffectually. Neither is the sun to be taken from the world, nor freedom of speech from erudition. Despise all those things which when liberated from the body you will not want. Invoke the gods to become your helpers. When going to the temple to adore divinity, neither say nor do anything in the interim pertaining to the common affairs of life. The king that followeth truth, and ruleth according to justice, shall reign quietly. But he that doth the contrary, seeketh another to reign for him. The soul of man is divided into three parts: intelligence, reason, and passion. Intelligence and passion are possessed by other animals, but reason by man alone. Reason not with him that will deny the principal truths. Those alone are dear to divinity who are hostile to injustice. The wind is blowing, adore the wind. Eat not the heart. Not frequently man from man. The best and greatest winning is a true friend, and the greatest loss is the loss of time. When the wise man opens his mouth, the beauties of his soul present themselves to the view, like the statues in a temple. Concern should drive us into action and not into a depression. By silence, the discretion of a man is known, and a fool, keeping silence, seemeth to be wise. A solitary man is a god, or a beast. To use virtue is perfect blessedness. Know that death comes to everyone, and that wealth will sometimes be acquired, sometimes lost. True and perfect friendship is to make one heart and mind of many hearts and bodies. A blow from your friend is better than a kiss from your enemy. None but God is wise. Dispose thy soul to all good and necessary things. Take not thine enemy for thy friend, nor thy friend for thine enemy. The oldest, shortest words, yes and no, are those which require the most thought. It is better to suffer than to do wrong. Let thy mind rule thy tongue. Choose always the way that seems the best, however rough it may be. Custom will soon render it easy and agreeable. Rest satisfied with doing well, and leave others to talk of you as they please. As long as men massacre animals, they will kill each other. Indeed, he who sows the seeds of murder and pain cannot reap the joy of love. Time is the soul of this world. Remind yourself that all men assert that wisdom is the greatest good, but that there are few who strenuously seek out that greatest good. We ought so to behave to one another as to avoid making enemies of our friends, and at the same time to make friends of our enemies. Dear youths, I warn you, cherish peace divine, and in your hearts lay deep these words of mine. Man, know thyself, then thou shalt know the universe and God. It is only necessary to make war with 5 things: with the maladies of the body, the ignorances of the mind, with the passions of the body, with the seditions of the city and the discords of families. Do not even think of doing what ought not to be done. Choose rather to be strong in soul than in body. There is geometry in the humming of the strings. There is music in the spacings of the spheres. Friends share all things. Step not beyond the beam of the balance. The most momentous thing in human life is the art of winning the soul to good or to evil. He is not rich that enjoyeth not his own goods. Silence is better than unmeaning words. Better be mute than dispute with the ignorant. I was Euphorbus at the siege of Troy. Sobriety is the strength of the soul, for it preserves its reason unclouded by passion. Govern your tongue before all other things, following the gods. No man is free who cannot control himself. Patience cometh by the grace of the soul. Cut not fire with a sword. Practice justice in word and deed, and do not get in the habit of acting thoughtlessly about anything. Number rules the universe. None can be free who is a slave to, and ruled by, his passions. Declining from the public ways, walk in unfrequented paths. Truth is so great a perfection, that if God would render himself visible to men, he would choose light for his body and truth for his soul. Let not sleep fall upon thy eyes till thou hast thrice reviewed the transactions of the past day. He is worst of all that is malicious against his friends. Above the cloud with its shadow is the star with its light.